easy. In fact, it's just you just have to do edge surface and select these 4 edges. 1, 2. Make sure you select it in sequence so as not to have any issues. Yeah, and you have a surface. Yeah, very easy. Okay, but in any case, we don't need this shape right now. So I will just select the surfaces, the beam and so on for now, and just hide it. Yeah. The next thing I want to do is I want to bring back my image too. Yeah. So there's a line of column here, which we already have. But then we also need another one, another row of columns here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a line. Just hold on a second. Yeah, so I'm going to just create the line over here in my front view. And then I'm just going to project the lines over these to just understand where my points are going to be. So with the curve selected, I will just type in project. And then from right to left, I'll just select all my columns without the image. Then I would just press enter. So it gives me the points where I'm just going to use these to create a position for where my cross section of columns are going to be. Yeah. But then, first of all, now we need to create our cross section of the beams, sorry, not columns. And to do that, so right over here, we can't start with this. So we can't do it from the front view, because if we do it from the front view, this is not really straight. So we need to create it from the one which is straight. So you go to the right view. You see this one is completely straight. Yeah. In front view, if I switch my shaded mode, you would see what I'm talking about. So you can see this isn't really straight, but in the right view, this is straight. So yeah, we're going to use this one. In the right view, then I'm going to create my cross section. So my cross section is very simple. What I just need to do is draw a couple of lines to the shape of what I want. So I'm just going to start from here. One, the edge point, and then 2. This could be anywhere free, preferably. Would be better if it's just free off. Yeah, and then take it somewhere up. Somewhere like this, and then do this, do this. So if this doesn't look good for you, you can just, take your control, turn on your control points, which is with points on. So points on, select what I want to turn on the control points. I could just select it and I could sort of edit it, move it, edify it just the way I want. But for me, probably will just increase it to somewhere like this and just make this a bit thicker. Yeah, it's up to you. So I have this. I'll go back to my view, and so it's over here, my perspective view. And so now Okay, I don't need this image anymore now. I can just hide it back so it doesn't interfere with my drawings, my modeling. So now I need to move this curve and I need to bring it here. But if I just move from one edge point to another, you can see it's not really straight, okay? I need it to be straight. So what I have to do is I would use the command which is orient 3pt, orient 3 points. And then it's very important how you do your selection. So orient reference point 1, I will choose this edge, end edge, yeah. And then I would select the edge part of the column, the first one and the second one. So it's very important in the order in which you select, all right? I click somewhere, so I have to do it again. One, up, and then down, okay? So, and then I will come here, and then this endpoint here, click, start with up, click, and then down, click, okay? You see now it's perfectly there. So all I need to do is just do my tween curves. So tween curves, and tween curves will give me one which is in between them, you know, because if you look at this, it's somewhat, you know, squeezing down halfway, so we have to do that. So yeah, I would select this, and then I would do a scale. Yeah, could use a scale command, which then do it from the center point, or I could just use my gumball and just sort of scale it down to something that I feel is okay for me. Yeah, and then all I have to do is just do my loft. Okay, so when lofting, I need to make sure that my seam points are all in the same order. So this one is at this edge and the second one also, but this one has a problem, so we need to move it. So I'll just select and bring it to the front. So now they're all in the same direction, and I'll press enter. So this time around, we do not need our loft to be at straight sections. We need it to be on normal. So because it needs to have that, you know, curve. So yes, and it should be also on do not simplify. Okay, then loft. So now we have this. So for this part, because our what we just need to do from this now is just create one, and then the rest we can just rotate all round with it. And so I will just have to go to the select it, go to the top view, and all I have to do is rotate. But the best way of rotating actually is to say, oh no, I think the best one is to do array polar. So I could just select it and type in array polar, and then my center of array polar is at 0. Yeah, number of items are 30. Yeah, then angle or reference point, of course we need to go all 360 degrees, so all I just have to do is press enter, and it will automatically give me all the rest, so we don't have to do any of the rotation work or anything. Yeah, so we have them perfectly placed here. Now the tricky one is the one which is on top. Yeah, if we do something similar to what we just did before, another thing is you can see that, you know, I've lost where my, you know, original one is, and we need that. So I just have to find a way to, and one way I could do it is just do cell curves, you know, and then it will highlight all my curves for me, and I can find out where it is, and it's here. Okay, Or you could just see, because of the tween that we did here, you could kind of see it, but okay, we know it's here now. So we need to select, if I just say I copy this, okay, you would realize that, you see, it's bigger, okay? And if what we need to do is, copy it up and copy this one up here, copy this one up here, and do another tween because the size at over here and over here is not the same. Okay,